All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great day so far. And I'm going to jump right to it because I've got a coaching call here in about 10 minutes or so. But we have not broken the streak yet for the question of the day. If you're just following me, I said at the start of the year that every single day I am right here in my office. I would pick a random question that I have printed out and cut up into these little strips of paper and just draw from a bowl on the spot. So I always love hearing what your answers would be for the question of the day. Today's question is based on you. Oh, sorry, there's a typo. Based on your current daily actions and routines, where would you expect to be in 5 years? Based on your current daily actions and routines, where would you expect to be in 5 years? That's a great question, actually. Leave me a comment. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because that is so true that we are not a product or a victim of our circumstances and things that happen to us. Life happens for us, and it's how we choose to respond to those things. And success and shaping your future can be pulled into the here and the now based on our daily habits, our daily rhythms and routines. And so I love questions like this because what is the some people ask a question like, if your goal, if you were convicted of being a seven-figure a year income earner, would you be found guilty in the court of law based on evidence like your calendar, like your daily habits? Questions like that, right? So, where would I expect to be in 5 years based on my daily actions and routines? Um, I love the journey so much that I don't have to plan out where I'm going to be in 5 years because, frankly, none of us even know really. But I do have visions, I do have goals, I do have aspirations. And so I think right now, my daily actions, my associations, and the routines that I'm in would put me in a place 5 years from now to having a lot of abundance, a lot of choices. I've always had a strong work ethic. I've always done well blocking my calendar and sticking to the most important things. I don't just dilly dally around. I'm focused. I'm intense. I work fast when I'm here, and so I think the positioning power for what I'm doing today for 5 years from now is really more about building up personal brand through associations, expanding my network, hanging around people of great influence and who are doing big things. I think when you do that, opportunity comes knocking and I'm ready. I love what I do. Locker room is still going to be thriving, and the people associated with the locker room are going to be still thriving 5 years from now. And yet, I also want to see what else that opens up for other avenues of business, throwing up some other verticals off of our existing business, exploring doing more consulting work, high ticket consulting work, where I can be very hands on in the trenches with companies even outside of real estate. I think now the leadership and skill sets I've acquired and continue to acquire over the years would benefit other industries, other businesses, not just brokerages and real estate. And I think, frankly, with the content creation and the what's the word I'm looking for? The way at which I can crank out a lot of great content, I'm sure I'll have written another book, created more courses and different things that you know, could lead to other opportunities, whether it be workshops, getting in front of different people on stages and different rooms. I really, really, really love smaller micro event type opportunities. Not to say I don't enjoy standing in front of a crowd of 1,000 people speaking, but really I love the smaller and I don't know, up to 40, 50 people, even better if it's like 15, 20, 25 people. I love that. I get to actually talk and know I'm making a difference and get to know people on an intimate level to see that I'm making a difference and they're doing the work. And it's more of that smaller and yet higher impact environment that I really, really enjoy doing. So, I don't see too many radical changes 5 years from now because I love what I do and I love the people I do it with. And yet it's just adding on to that and maybe introducing some different verticals or higher ticket type opportunities uh, as I continue to level up my game, continue to level up the associations by evidence of yesterday. I mean, my goodness, we had 7 different speakers on our TLR Spring Training 2025 virtual conference event. And, you know, by holding those near and dear and always come from a place of value and pouring as much into them, I think opportunities are abundant in the future for myself and those that I'm running with. So, anyways, that's my answer for today. What about you? Based on your current daily actions and routines, where would you expect to be in 5 years? I'd love to hear it. Take me in that time machine 5 years from now, which would put us in the year 2030. Doesn't that sound weird? Where are you going to be based on today's actions and habits in 5 years when it's 2030? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear.